Here is why your branding is not necessarily working. If you're starting a brand from scratch, if you're doing a brand reset, it really comes down to a number of things. The first thing is your vision. What is your vision for your brand? As I've said in the past, it comes down to a matter of taste. How do you want your audience to remember you? It's all about people's perception. So the few things you need to do is really analyze in your head and start to break down step by step. You need to do this in a step-by-step process because this is what's going to help you be really, really dialed in. I've mentioned before, it's like having tunnel vision. You have to be so clear and have that real dedicated, locked in mindset to what it is you want to do. And then it really goes back to the why, what, how method. Why do you want to do what you want to do? What are you actually going to do? And then how are you going to do it? In the book, Why, What, How, a best-selling book on Amazon, breaks down those three things. And you can literally go on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the description down below. And it's a book that is going to give you the format of how to do that. Why, what, how. When it comes to why you want to do something, a lot of people get lost as to what their why is. It's something that is going to be the core source of the fuel that drives you. What are you going to do? Well, are you going to film videos about whatever, if you're a cook, are you going to film cooking videos? Are you going to film sports videos, outdoor videos? Whatever it is you're going to do, that is what you need to focus on and stay laser dialed in, laser focused on that content. That means creating things built around what your brand should be. And then how are you going to do it? How are you going to film it? How are you going to edit it? How are you going to light it? All of the technical things. The execution is the how. And a lot of people get stuck on the how because they're like, I don't know, or they launch something that doesn't really look polished, or it's not really a true reflection of what it could be. It could be better. I've seen so many people pour so much time and energy into something, and then when they launch it, it just looks mediocre at best. And I go, would you even buy that from yourself? Like, you could do so much better, whether it's outsourcing it to someone else to do or you learning how to do it. Like, a lot of times in the beginning, you can learn how to do things yourself. There's so many tools out there that are available for you. And I think a lot of people spend so much time on their hobbies, which is cool to have that balance. But instead of playing, say, video games for 8 hours a week, what if you spent like 4 hours a week learning something that in those 4 hours, that could literally be equivalent of hiring someone, paying them $5,000 to film and edit something for you. And all you've done is invested 4 hours into that learning time set, that learning time frame. And it's all available out there for you. I did this early on when I first started. I used to hire video guys and this, and did all these, events and had people. And I was just like, I want to have stuff much quicker and I want to have it done my way. So I took the information from them that I learned, all the hands-on experience, and I applied it so that I learned things on my own. You are your own best asset. So if your brand and if it's not working for you, stop complaining, because what are you really putting into your brand? You have to take accountability. What type of actions are you doing? When's the last time you actually learned something to apply to your content creation, to your lighting, to your videography, to whatever it is? When's the last time you actually put the time and energy in? Probably when you break it down, you'll be surprised. And if you have done it, well, look at the execution of it. You have all this knowledge bottled up, but then when you actually apply it, it doesn't really match up to what it could be. It could be so much better. Remember, branding is about people's taste. It's their perception of you and what you are offering. So if something you are trying to do is not working, take a look at the different layers. Peel it back. The why, that's what fuels you, okay? Sometimes people don't have to see that. That's part of your brand messaging, cool. But not everyone has to know about a major tragedy that you went through. That is why you started. Maybe you talk about that in an interview or some press stuff, but that's your fuel. You have to be selfish about that. Your why is your why. That's you. But then the what is that's the one that is most relevant. That's the one that people are going to see. What are you going to do? And then how are you going to do it? I'm telling you, it's all right there for you. So if it's not working, peel it back layer by layer by layer. And then that is going to give you a true insight as to why things aren't working. There's another thing out there called ChatGPT or Google Gemini. Any one of these tools will literally give you a breakdown analysis of whatever it is you're trying to do. And it can also create things for you. Images, copy for text. You can have conversations with it. It's literally insane what you can do with ChatGPT. All right, so check this out. I literally just went on my phone and I asked, why would a brand fail? And this is just the response right here from what it is typing to me in real time. No clear positioning. If people can't immediately answer, who is this for? Why should I care? Why this over anything else? Again, it comes down to perception. You don't have a brand, you have a logo. Brands die when they try to be everyone and end up resonating with no one. That's the thing. It's like you're trying so hard on one little thing, but it's not really resonating. So confusing or inconsistent messaging, right? If today you're luxury, tomorrow you're affordable, next week you're educational, then funny, then desperate, you confuse the market, and confusion kills trust. I've even done this myself. I'm guilty of doing this with my main brand. It just happens. And there's a lack of differentiation. Like you sound like every other Instagram caption, every other stock, everything is the same. Right? Nothing sets you apart. Inconsistency. So I literally got all of this at my fingertips. And that's the thing, is having resources available for you. Learn the technology, get better. And I'm telling you, put that time into your brand so that you can really start to make that reset and make that change for yourself. So please subscribe. Let me know if you enjoy this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.